Spin Ultimate, official sponsor of Rise Up.
Today we're going to talk about the most important second in all of Ultimate. That moment as you catch the disc and look up the field. This is an incredible opportunity. Great teams can take the disc and quickly move it to the next option because they have excellent hand and footwork. Poorer teams are going to be constantly fighting the battle to secure the disc and turn their bodies and see the field. They're always going to be working through defenders who are ready to play against them. Our goal then is to do two things. We want to maximize the security of our catches and make every catch. At the same time, we need to dynamically move from the catch to the next throw. In practice, we'll focus on whipping the shoulder and whipping the head around so that you can quickly take the disc and find the next target. And those are both physical skills which will allow you to see the next option. You can make your catches more game-like by always taking that last hard step into the disc. And we find that elite players, more than anyone else, are able to catch the disc at full speed towards it. This is a vital skill to develop your game. You'll know you're practicing this correctly if you drop some discs in practice. If you never drop a disc, it means you're not pushing yourself to really practice those hard, coordinated, difficult catches while you're on your own. Nevin's going to go back and forth through this distractor tube, and these three players are going to wave their arms and try to move him or move his mind or distract him somehow. All our thrower is going to do is just try to hit him right in stride. So Nevin will go all the way to the far cone, come back through, and catch and release on the other side. If he's doing it well, his thrower never has to move to get the disc. Okay, stop it there. Distractors get a little bit closer. Now Nevin has a slighter, more difficult target. Ready, Nevin, full speed, go. Good. Now Nevin's extremely good at this. When you start out, if you're going fast enough, you will probably drop 4 out of your first 5 or 6 discs. Good. You know that you're doing it well if you push yourself to a speed where you can't catch every one. Good. Next one. If you're going fast, you're going to drop some of them. Try to keep concentration. Good. Good. If we never drop a disc in practice, it means we're never pushing ourselves. Good. Nicely done. One thing you will find from very good receivers, stop for just a second, is that as they come into a play, they get their hands up. You'll see this especially with hammer catches, where if you try to throw your hands at the disc, you can't catch it. But if you start getting them up in the play, it ruins your running form a little bit, but you're ready for more catches. So Sam, as you get into this area, as you start coming into the distraction box, start to bring your hands up and find that next play. Loose but ready. Here we go. Nice, yeah, it starts getting him up just a little bit. Even just thinking about getting his hands up to his waist helps with that speed. Good, nicely done. On our second time through this drill, we're gonna go fewer reps. So Casey's gonna go for 4 or 5 reps at full blasting speed. Really push yourself. Go. Good. Find he's bringing his hands up at the end. He's going all the way to the cone. He's blasting through. So he's testing not just his lungs, but also his brain's ability to work quickly when tired. Good, just keep going. Good, good. Thrower's bringing a little bit of heat. We're making sure that this isn't 100%. Good, that's excellent. We got 3 out of those 5. Now we're going for that last one. Good, 3 out of those 6, but every one of those catches was full power, harder, and more difficult and more quick brain than it would be in an actual game. That's what we want to do with our practices. In big games, it's not just visual distractions, it's audio distractions. Our 3 distractors are going to try to make Frank's job even more difficult by giving a little bit of sound now. Ready? Go. Good, good, excellent. Full speed through. Good, and let's have all 3 of you talking the entire time that disc is in the air. Good, excellent. Find it, deliver it. Next one. Good. Good, last 2, full speed, blast through it. Good, good, last one. Full speed. Nicely done, excellent. Now that we've worked on some of the individual parts of catching, we're gonna bring them back into our original drill and try to move the disc quickly. Casey's gonna make a couple steps out, come in and catch this disc at his full speed and whip it around to his receiver. Now his receiver's not just gonna be standing still, but as Casey catches it, he's going to turn one way or the other so that Casey actually has to find him and read that cut. So catch the disc, turn, and read it one way or the other. Good. Let's go one more. So full speed, rip through this catch. Good. Rip through this catch. And only you in your practices can really decide if you're running hard enough to make these game-like. Good. Let's switch it. Same thing. Ready? Go. Good. Come and get that thing and move it. Frank's turning and getting both his eyes on the target and finding quickly where he should throw it and adjusting his forehand. Good. We could run the same drill for backhand if we wanted. We'd probably run it on the other side of the field. Last thing I want to mention, if Frank makes a couple of steps out, if Sam delivers the disc to his inside hand, we really want Frank looking at the field as quickly as possible. To do that, he may have to turn over his inside shoulder, which is fine, because we want to see the field as quickly as possible. If he does that, then he'll find Casey with a backhand, one side or the other. Ready? Go. Good. Excellent. Let's do one more of those. Wherever that disc comes, we're ready to catch and turn over that shoulder. See the end zone as early as possible. Nice. Good. Switch it. Now, Nevin is not only going to react to left and right, but also to out or in. Sam, you can either step towards him when he catches it, or you can go out that way, or you can go out that direction, just at a walk, but to give him something to adjust to. Ready? Here we go. Good. Turning over the whichever shoulder is fastest and finding his receiver. Excellent. Now, if you go full speed through this, it only takes a couple of people to give yourself real game-like touches. So Nevin's turning and he's finding any of these options from Sam, and he's ready for game receptions. Go. Full speed and catching this disc. Good. Just a simple three-man drill. Let's switch it up. Sam, will you cut? And now, Sam, I'd like you vary your cuts. We've done only out in. You can also go across and back towards the middle. You can go out and in, whatever cut you want. Ready, go. So now Sam's varying up his cut so he has different angles to catch and turn and see the field from. Nice throw. Good. Now from a different angle, still catching the disc, ripping it towards the end zone as fast as possible and seeing that receiver. If we can really master these drills, we may be able, go for it, we may be able to score without allowing the other team to put more than 1 or 2 marks on us. And it comes from individual fundamentals. Last one. Full speed, go. Good. Find that disc, find your receiver, and hit it. Nicely done. Good. Excellent. You'll know you're doing this well if you can go from catch to throwing directly behind you in less than a second. While practicing these skills, you'll know you're doing them correctly if you're in control of your movements. We need to maintain control of that disc not just through the catch, but into the next target. More than anything else, it's important to practice catching on a daily basis. Your game speed, realistic catches in practice are going to directly translate to how many drops you have in games. If you can practice like you play, you'll see less turnovers every game.